Okay, I'm going to be making a smoked haddock and spinach tart. I've chosen to use individual tartlet cases for this, but of course you can make one big one if you prefer. What I've done here is just blind baked some short crust pastry in our pastry cases, let them cool, and then we're going to fill them. So you can do these, way in advance. That's absolutely fine. So in the jug here, I've got some Kerrymaid single cream. Goes into our bowl. And I'm also going to add a whole egg, in like that. Give it a whisk. So this is going to be the base for our savoury custard, which is going to set our tartlets. So now we're just going to put our lemon zest in. It's going to give us a really nice fresh flavour, and it's going to cut through that saltiness of the smoked haddock. And in the bowl here, I've got some Kerrymaid grated cheese. Now this is brilliant, very, very convenient, already grated. It's going to melt absolutely evenly throughout our tartlets and give us a really nice flavour. All of that in. And then of course we need to season it up. So I've got some pepper, lots of black pepper, spinach and smoked fish, love pepper, salt, and then give it a mix. So when you've got all that mixed together, pour your custard back into the jug, just to make your life a little bit easier when you're filling your cases. So now we're going to fill our pastry cases. Now here I've got some spinach, which has just been steamed. But what I've done is I've pressed all the water out of it so that we've got no excess moisture, because if we left it wet, then the base of our tartlets would go soggy. So it's really important to remember to do that. So you don't need very much, and this recipe would actually fill an 18cm tartlet case. And now onto here I've got some smoked haddock. I mean, you could actually use salmon, it doesn't have to be smoked, but I think the smokiness just gives a really nice sort of well-rounded flavour. So I've just cubed it up and just dot these around like that. Great. So I'm going to fill these at the oven. I don't want to fill them here because as I try to put them in the oven, there's potential for the filling to spill over the edges and then my cases will stick to the pastry, and I don't want that to happen. So I'm going to pop them into the oven now and then pour in the savoury custard. So now we're just going to fill these up. Gently does it. And then just before you're finished, a little sprinkling of parsley on each one. Our tartlets have had 15 minutes in the oven, so it's time to take them out and leave them to cool. So I'm just going to lift them off of the tray and pop them onto our board while they cool. So you want to serve these warm but not red hot, so just leave them for 10 minutes or so and then we can plate them up. Right, so now that our tarts have cooled, it's time to just remove them from their cases. Just gently prise them up, like so. Take the base off. And you can see that it's all nicely cooked on the bottom there, which is what you're looking for. I think 2 per portion. They're only little ones. Like so. And there we have it, our smoked haddock and spinach tartlets.